Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. So now that the fight is over between AJ and Joseph Parker, AJ has now 3 titles. Everyone is looking back at the fight over the weekend. And I'm starting to wonder to myself, because a lot of the UK fans, a lot of AJ fans, always like to come out and say, well, he's only 20-something odd fights into his career. Look how much he's accomplished. Oh my gosh, Deontay Wilder's head took him 40 fights to step up. I get a lot of that. So I'm starting to ask myself, okay, well, since everybody likes to go down the line and say, well, he done so much, and he is this great fighter because he's done so much within 20-something fights. My question is this dude getting better? And the answer that I'm frequently coming up with everywhere I look is no. There ain't much improving. So he was able to, kind of get by on the Dillian Whites, on the, 40-year-old inactive, Vladimir Klitschko's, on the Charles Martins. But the way he fought Joseph Parker the other night, would you see that guy winning against Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, and most importantly, Deontay Wilder? There are still issues that are lingering with AJ, and they don't seem to be getting better every fight. One being the stamina. Now, once again, I said in my post-fight video, AJ came into this fight light, clearly looking himself, and according to AJ, he wanted to be more of a boxer in this fight. But yet, we still seen him kind of breathing a little heavy throughout this fight, man. I thought he was getting tired at many spurts throughout the fight. Mainly when we thought he got hurt in the 6th round. I think from like those middle rounds, he took a lot of that time off, man. Mouth was open. That stamina issue ain't gone yet, ladies and gentlemen. Even with him coming in lighter. All of those muscles that he got needs oxygen. That is still be an issue, ladies and gentlemen. And it's looking like that the weight loss, this was the smallest he's been since 2014. Looked like it didn't help that much, but it did get him to the end of the fight. This is the first time he went 12 rounds. So he made it to the end. Another thing, AJ's head movement, not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph Parker was able to keep AJ honest with the jab and also confuse him, break up his combination punching, throw off his rhythm, throw off his timing. It was disturbing him, and he was getting touched with that jab in a lot of portions of the fight. The head movement has not gotten better, ladies and gentlemen. AJ has a thing of blocking punches with his arms. He blocks them with his forearms. He keeps them close to his face, but that straight down the middle, pow, it's right there. A fighter like Luis Ortiz, who will size him up with for that southpaw left-hand counter, or that big right-hand equalizer from Deontay Wilder straight down the pike, real possibilities. Tyson Fury, who likes to move, who constantly likes to box, with AJ's stamina, that may pose a problem, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that AJ is this hyped-up popularity machine. Given that people are talking 500 million from Dana White and 80,000 in this place, 90,000 in that place. Is all this popularity making AJ take his eyes off the ball and getting better and progressing? Did AJ do a weight loss camp as opposed to an actual camp? A lot of us were expecting him to go in there and roll right through Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker did just enough to keep AJ off him with a jab, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fighter that, in most people's eyes, lost to Andy Ruiz and lost to Hughie Fury. I said in my post-fight video, I do believe that he has been working with Tyson Fury or Hughie Fury, and that's why he came in there with that game plan. We know how close he is to the Furies. I'm telling y'all, man, AJ to me is not improving leaps and bounds. And when he gets to the point in his career where he's forced to get in there with the other elite heavyweights, certain things are going to become more exposed. Now we see why Eddie Hearn is in no rush, realistically, to put AJ in there with Deontay Wilder. Now we see why they were so fast to accept the Charles Martin fights. They were so fast to accept the Klitschko fights and the Joseph Parker fights. But they were extremely hesitant to take the Luis Ortiz fights and to take the Deontay Wilder fights. Now we see why. Because they know where AJ really is at. They know the things that he still needs to work on. They know he's just good enough to get by the heavyweights that he's gotten by. All heavyweights that I think Deontay Wilder would have erased. So the question that I'm posing to the AJ fandom is he getting better? Because once he gets to the Deontay Wilders, we don't have hashtag no excuses. There will be hashtag no excuses. I don't want to hear people running around saying he achieved so much and then he doesn't have enough fights. He needs to still learn. I don't want to. You can't have it both ways. As for Deontay Wilder, I believe that he is getting better every fight. I believe that he is getting better every fight. I do not believe that Deontay Wilder from 3 years ago would have been able to defeat Luis Ortiz, in my opinion. I think Deontay Wilder has worked on a lot of things. He's become much more comfortable in his own style. He knows when and when not to utilize his right hand. Now, his defense still has a bit of a holes in it, but I think his chin questions have been answered. He's not really had much stamina problems. He stays he boxes at a pretty consistent pace throughout the fight. So I have seen small improvements in Deontay Wilder. I see Deontay Wilder is still extremely hungry, even though he has the WBC title. He's nowhere near content. As for AJ, he seems a bit more content than Wilder is, maybe because his checks are bigger. And he doesn't seem in any hurry to get to undisputed. At least not from what I'm seeing. Does he know he's not ready? Is that the reason that they didn't want Wilder to run up in the ring? Is that the reason they're trying to keep Wilder at bay and throw up obstacle after obstacle? Because they know he's not ready. If that's the case, then say it. Then say it then. Say, I am not ready for Deontay Wilder. We want to hear the words. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that dude that showed up Saturday night would get destroyed by Deontay Wilder. If Joseph Parker was able to keep him that honest with a jab, imagine how honest he would be from a right hand. How hesitant would he be from a right hand? Without being able to jump on you, throw close range shots. AJ is not the same fighter. And once he depletes his stamina, well, he only got but so many flurries left in him. People are taking notes, ladies and gentlemen. People are taking notes. So I don't know. I'm posing this vid as a question, not as a statement. I'm asking the question to the AJ fans. Is he getting better? He is still young. He still has a very minimal amount of fights for a heavyweight. So the question that I have to you, is he getting better? Answer this in my comment section. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. You know, like I said, fight fans, you can't have it both ways. You can't say he's this, godlike boxer and then turn around and say, yo, man, he doesn't have that many fights and yada, yada, yada. There's a lot of mentioning about the referee from the fight over the weekend. And I'd say to that, man, I didn't talk much about it because I thought the referee helped both. There were times where he helped AJ, and there was times that he helped Joseph Parker. There were times where AJ had some momentum going into some exchanges, and the ref broke it up. It was weird. The man should never referee an elite level fight again. And, there should be some sort of investigation into this dude, man, because a lot of the reasons he was breaking up the flurries, I did not understand. The way that he tried to help Anthony Joshua wrap his own tape around his glove, like when the tape came loose, and it's like he almost assisted him and helping him, wrap the tape. I didn't get that, man. So I do think some sort of investigation should be done by the Parker team into what's going on with this ref. But I mean, I can't say the Parker team because just, you know, UCAD or whoever was overseeing this fight, because that referee just looked very, very amateurish. Very amateurish. So we'll see. So to the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.